Hey, me again. I'm here at Henderson-Swasey Town Forest. Now, I'm doing my next episode on Bighorn Sheep. Now, of course, there aren't any Bighorn Sheep here in New Hampshire, but I have seen them out west. And during the winter, they might live in habitats similar to this, but who knows? But anyway, Bighorn Sheep are about 7 feet long, 4 feet tall, and weigh about 1/4 of a ton. And their horns make up 13% of their body weight. That means a 1/4 ton Bighorn Sheep has horns that weigh 65 pounds each, but only the males have horns that big. The females, their horns are much smaller. And of course, male Bighorn Sheep are called rams, females are called ewes. And their horns are made of bone covered in keratin, and they're really great for headbutting. And I'll explain that later on. Bighorn Sheep are the sledgehammers of headbangers because their headbutting horns are kind of like sledgehammers. And Bighorn Sheep, their clash force is mass times acceleration, and they're actually very fast. They can actually run up to 70 miles an hour, and they have a clash force of 2 tons per square inch. That's like getting hit by a bowling ball being dropped from a 2-story building. That's the same clash force as a muskox, even though the muskox is 4 times heavier than the Bighorn Sheep. Now you're probably wondering how Bighorn Sheep can headbutt without head injuries. Well, inside their skulls, they have a hollow cavity. It acts like a shock absorber, which protects their brains when they headbutt. And when male Bighorn Sheep want to headbutt each other, they approach each other like this, with a head tilt, I think, and then they stare each other in the eyes and they growl, and then they charge, and the whacking from their headbutting can be heard long distances away. It's really loud. Now I'm going to end my video with the top 4 strongest clash forces in all of North America. At number 4 is the bison. Its clash force is 800 pounds per square inch. Number 3 is the elk. Its clash force is 80% of its body weight, so a 1-ton elk has a clash force of 1,600 pounds per square inch. Number 2 is the moose. Just like the elk, it also has a clash force that's 80% of its body weight, so a 2-ton moose has a clash force of 1.6 tons per square inch. And at number 1, both the muskox and the bighorn sheep, they both each have clash forces of 2 tons per square inch. So let me ask you this. Muskox versus bighorn sheep. Who do you think would win? Thanks again for watching. See you next time on another episode of Ben's Wild Adventure.